It's been a mad dash. I think 1 week has been a crazy format, but in some ways I think it's actually better than a semester because the decision-making process comes very quickly, very immediately, and I think the results, I would say, have a kind of freshness in terms of making decisions and moving very quickly.
Basically, this workshop is a 1 week kind of charrette intensive, exploring like skin as like performance and skin as like structure and I guess material.
So as part of the Top Fuel Studio, we decided to focus in on creating a kinetic facade system
called Kaleido, and it means beautiful shape in Greek.
And our first exploration was with an origami piece that actually can rotate in on itself. And that created great opportunities for creating various openings, shapes, and just a lot of variability with the object itself. And considering that this workshop is just a week long, we decided to constrain ourselves to 3 various positions.
This is the first position, and it creates a horizontal opening. And when it is in the second position, by lowering the cables, it creates this vertical slot. And the third position, the object becomes smaller, and you can see the reflective panels on the object so that when it encloses like this, the light will bounce off.
Our project was about creating a space frame and how to actually fill that space frame with program and other vertical gardening techniques, kind of taking a different approach to vertical green systems and how actually creating space would allow for adaptable uses and different functions based on the actual user. So we took it more in a product approach, allowing for these little pockets to be installed into our system. And what these pockets do is they actually have different functions. As you can see here, some are for growing plants, others are for kind of diffusing rainwater as it comes down.
Another idea is to have these systems which can hold different materials and like rocks which can filter water to later be to drip down into a little habitat for fish or what other species people might decide to put in there.
Our project involves, we worked with a kinetic frame, and the project is actually based in Arizona in a desert climate, so we were really interested in investigating how the facade can shade but also collect solar energy.
And based on the temperature of the outside environment, there are pistons that control the movement of each module. So when it gets hot out, the modules expand to allow more solar collection, and then during the colder periods they fold up.
We actually chose a pneumatic space frame. What you see here is actually made of wiggle wood, and the connections are made of plywood. And basically we created a module that we aggregated, and we kind of let it naturally aggregate, and we came up with this form. And so the idea is that the pneumatic membrane would be attached and it would perform environmentally in that sense.
The concept we explored in this kind of facade design was the idea of surface moire, which is kind of the graphic overlay of 2 patterns that creates an optical illusion. And so the material that we chose to use was aluminum mesh, and we kind of tried to create both the illusion of the material and allow the material to kind of do other things besides the illusion.
So our skin is basically based around this idea of radiator.
Some of the details about the project, we basically have created like a one-to-one mock-up of a facade panel that could then be added to a curtain wall on any type of building. And the way that this would work is that each panel can be individually adjusted to either collect or radiate heat.
The coolest thing about working on this project was,
I think the mock-up is the most coolest thing.
I think it was just a great experience in general to be able to work with people in different kind of grades.
I don't know how many times, like I probably walked a mile within like this 5-foot distance just looping this tube around and around.
You see, the most funny thing is that we have fish in our wall.
making new friends, hanging out.
You need to make decisions very quickly.
We learned to work in a group, and that was really good.
It's really just an opportunity that we as students don't get very much to build our projects at full scale.
I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. Everybody has to yell top. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Top fuel.
Top fuel.
Top fuel.
Top fuel. Top fuel.
Top fuel. That's so weird and awkward.